Hi, I'm Henkin from Sandbag Fitness Systems. What we're going to cover today is a untalked about benefit of sandbag training, which is increasing your dynamic flexibility and mobility. We're not going to really too much into terminology. I just want to show you 5 great drills to enhance the way you move. So the first drill that we're going to do is sort of a halo, similar to what you do with kettlebell or plate. The nice thing with our sandbag is you can replicate the same movement, but progressively add resistance. So generally, I recommend our small bags, or if you're using our medium bags, probably a little bit no more to about 30 pounds. So to start the movement, which is primarily for the shoulder girdle, thoracic spine, we're going to lead with the opposite hand around the body, over behind the head. So you want to get a really nice stretch behind the body, and around. Because of the placement of our handles, this is a great drill to stretch to the shoulders and the triceps. You want to make sure to go both directions. Okay, you'll feel the lats opening up, you'll feel the shoulders, the triceps. To make this more dynamic and get more of the hips involved, because all rotational movements require the hips, get more of our around the world drill. So now leading the same movement with a hip movement around, up, and around. So you can see the movement's being led by hip rotation, like so. Okay? Another great movement that you'll find is single leg deadlift. Now, you may say that's an exercise. It can be, but it's also a great dynamic flexibility movement. A lot of people, when they're bilateral on both legs doing a good morning RDL deadlift, you won't see the discrepancy between the hamstring flexibility until you go to a single leg movement. So without that, you'll see torsion in the pelvis, which is what we don't want. So the easiest position is to hold the bag that's down by your side. Come up. Now what we're going to do is pay special attention to the leg and back. It's kind of hard to do and talk at the same time, but I want my back leg to extend back, push through my heel, my stance leg. To make the exercise more difficult, obviously I could add weight, but I can also just change position almost to a single legged morning. So from here, back, and then the hip up and through. Doing both ways, you'll see a difference between the flexibility of the hamstring, you can go down to the calf and the glute. Another great drill is just working on the get up, sit up portion. So in the get up, we come all the way to a stance. But really a great benefit is just working initially on the portion from here to sit, so pressing through the foot and the hand, elevate. Now this opens up the pelvis quite a bit. Come down. Now you can work just here to here, opening up this area that is often highly restricted. You want to make sure again, do equal amount of reps both sides. Another great drill is just simply, we can set up a bar. I'm going to grab one of our hurdles in a moment. So as I grab one of our hurdles, it's some simple lateral mobility. Now, if you're at home or a gym type setting, you can set up a power rack to accomplish the same goal. So what we're going to do is add a load component to a lateral movement. So bring the bag up to a zercher position. I'm going to step first. Now I drop the butt down. Underneath, come up, and through. Both sides. Step. Now make sure to drop the butt. You don't want to flex forward as you do much want to drop the butt. Okay? Another drill we like to do is working still almost like a swing to behind the head. You really want to make sure that the bag is relatively light for this drill because you're going to coordinate the movement. Grab into our handles again. We're going to swing back, up, over, and back. As I get momentum in my favor, I really work on throwing the bag back, extending my hips. Woo! It's a great warm-up drill as well. So we've accomplished the halo, the around the world, the get up, the duck under, and our over the head swing motion. Those are 5 great drills to start improving your dynamic flexibility. A benefit too that you can also do is your windmills. The windmills with the bag, because of the strap. Now, the strap, the weight has to remain relatively light because we don't want to tear the strap. Up. Now I'm going to make sure the bag's in the right position first. Work to the hip. For guys, it's going to be a very tight area. Slide down. Now once you feel you're starting to lose the ability to push back in the hip, and you're going purely into the back, you want to push up to the hip and forward. Tremendous drill, but you want to make sure not to really round the back. You want to try to push all your weight to that inside hip. and up. It's almost like an angled deadlift. So where it's here, the weight's pushed up forward, back, forward. A lot of us have restriction laterally, so another great drill to add to your arsenal. So these drills are perfect to use with a small sandbag as a warm-up. You're great to get heart going pretty fast. You also work out a lot of tight areas that many of your clients or yourself may suffer from. So check out these videos and more at sandbagfitnesssystems.com.